It is my great pleasure to announce the beginning of the Spring 2023 Doctoral Hooding and Graduation Ceremony. Please rise, if able, for the platform party. President Schatzel, Provost Gonzalez, Dean Bain, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the candidates for Masters of Fine Arts, Doctor of Archaeology, Doctor of Education, and Doctor of Philosophy in the graduating class of Spring of 2023. Welcome to our doctoral hooding and graduation ceremony. If anyone needs additional seating, on the other side of this ballroom in the multi-purpose room, we are live streaming the event, so if anyone wants to go over there, you're welcome to do that. It is now my honor to present to you the president of the University of Louisville, Dr. Kim Schatzel.
Welcome, and thanks to everyone for being here today. Everybody looks a little bit serious. Let's see some smiles from the graduates. I was commenting on that. Graduation season is upon us, and it is indeed the very, very best season on a university's calendar. In addition to welcoming our graduates, I want to give special recognition to all of the family members, friends, and mentors who are here today. It is because of your support and encouragement, often when it was needed most, that our graduates have realized their dream to achieve a graduate or doctoral degree. They cannot, and we cannot thank you enough for all you have done to help our graduates reach this tremendous milestone today. Graduates, I know that you will make sure to seek out your family members, friends, and mentors today and say thank you. Give them a hug. Tell them how much you've appreciated all that they have done for you. Can we take a moment and give a round of applause to all the family, friends, and mentors? Before we proceed, I want to take a moment to recognize a University of Louisville legend. This week, we lost one of the university's and the community's most favorite Cardinals, Coach Denny Crum. Coach Crum's successes on the court and his contributions to the community are unmatched, and he will be greatly, greatly missed. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor and remember Coach Crum. Thank you. As you might know, this is my very first hooding ceremony at the University of Louisville. So all of you will be very special graduates for me throughout the rest of my life. It takes me back to when I received my doctorate from Michigan State University. I know firsthand how hard you've worked to reach this milestone. Many of you had to work, save, and borrow to get to this point. As a first-generation college student who returned for graduate studies after nearly 2 decades in the work world, I can tell you, I can surely relate. Graduate and doctoral degrees are different than undergraduate degrees. We choose the graduate degree as adults because of the field, the discipline, the work that strongly resonates with us. These degrees are all about your intellectual passion, and that will stay with you for the rest of your lives. I am so very proud of each and every one of you today. There is much to celebrate this week as we prepare for Saturday's commencement ceremonies. But today is our opportunity to honor you, these special graduates, and to recognize the importance of graduate education and what it means not only to you, but to the university as well as our community. Through your graduate studies, you have honed your skills in a particular field, but beyond that, you have developed and strengthened your leadership abilities. You have proven yourself to be a valued contributor to a chosen field and a valuable member of your professional community. You have the potential to become a thought leader that creates knowledge and advances solutions to complex and important problems. This is indeed a day to celebrate each and every one of you. During your time in your graduate program, you have been working alongside leading researchers, scholars, and creatives in your field. You have had the opportunity to participate in groundbreaking research, and your efforts have helped advance U of L's national reputation as a research powerhouse and as an R1 institution. Congratulations to all of you for your tremendous accomplishments, and best of luck to you on your very bright futures. You will always be members of our Cardinal family, and I encourage you to please stay connected and involved. And always, always remember, go Cards! I am honored to present to you the Dean of the Graduate School of the University of Louisville, Dr. Beth Bain.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. Glad you're here. This is our largest group ever, so I am delighted to be hooding. I think we have 84 candidates today, or 85, so welcome. I'm pleased to join President Schatzel and Provost Gonzalez in welcoming all of you and your mentors, your families, your friends to this very special hooding and graduation ceremony for those who have earned terminal degrees. Parents will probably be glad to hear that. This is the last degree that they can get in their field. We will also present special awards to several of our doctoral students, a master's student, and our faculty mentors and advisors. Soon I'll have the great pleasure of introducing Sarah Price, who is our outstanding student in the graduate school, and she will give our student remarks. Before I do, I would like to say a few words to our graduates and their mentors. Graduates, I'm in awe of your strength and resiliency. Most of you began your doctoral journey in 2017, 2018, or 2019, in what we call the normalcy of the before times. Then in March 2020, the pandemic temporarily closed your labs, moved instruction online, and sent most of us to the isolation of our houses. You learned to use new technologies, ask new questions, and find new methods to continue your research in changing conditions. Several of you made COVID the new object of your study, but most of you had to adapt your work to environments that had been changed due to the pandemic. For instance, researchers in public schools, public health, hospitals had limited access to the sites that they used to go into, and so they had to find new ways of interacting and gathering data. Many of you took the lead in training each other, and I dare to say in some cases your mentors, in these new technologies for your research, your teaching, and your collaborations with other scholars. You truly were forging new pathways to the doctorate as you were making new knowledge within your own disciplines. You were, in other words, building the plane while piloting it. That's an awesome achievement. But for now, I want to turn for a minute to our mentors. Good mentors not only transmit disciplinary knowledge and research skills, but also values that support good work in the discipline, work that is meaningful to you and to the discipline, work that is socially responsible, and work that is of very high quality. Today, in addition to our outstanding students, we will honor faculty for being excellent mentors. It gives me great pleasure every year to read the many nominations by students of their mentors and directors of graduate programs for the awards we will soon announce. Out of, originally I had 20 different comments in this speech and I cut all but 5. So you'll be glad for the time, but I'm sorry not to share everything. So I'm just sharing those 5 comments that stood out to me. The first, I joined my mentor's research team when my previous advisor suddenly resigned from the university. Despite my new mentor's warm welcome, I was very anxious and even lost. My mentor noticed my worries and encouraged his team to work with me and to provide any assistance I needed. He too was extremely patient with me and provided a lot of guidance and encouragement. 2, my mentor wisely insisted that we continue our weekly meetings through the pandemic. He scheduled our meetings at George Rogers Clark Park, where we could discuss my progress on the dissertation and my adaptation of a chapter into a publication prior to graduating. He recognized the self-isolation that comes with writing a dissertation, an isolation compounded by the pandemic, which shut down many public places where I could work. Our weekly meetings gave me the energy and focus I needed to finish. 3, On a personal level, I look to her as my teaching mentor. She has inspired me to pursue teaching beyond the one course open to GTAs and continues to share educational opportunities with me. In a department with few female faculty members, she is a strong female role model and represents what I hope to emulate in my future. This is 4. There are many things she has done to promote her students' success, especially through quiet and unassuming one-on-one meetings. I have greatly benefited from her humble mentorship, and she is committed to the success of every student in her care. She doesn't do this for her personal success, and her labor is not about her, but only about her students' success. Last one, 5. My mentor has always supported my individual interests as a mentee, going out of his way to facilitate a project that was tailored to my research and my career goals. Most importantly, he consistently shows me that he cares about not just my success in the lab, but also my well-being. He always puts the mental and personal health of his students first. So these comments illustrate qualities of effective mentors, qualities that are even more important in the wake of the pandemic. Care for students, both as learners and as human beings. Generosity, humility, and selflessness. Students come first to all, I think there were 25 total faculty who were nominated for different awards. All of them, what was emphasized was student first. Attention to teaching essential disciplinary skills and knowledge, as well as cultural values. Candidates, as you are no longer novices, right? You're getting your PhD today. You're about to move into a knowledge-making profession, whether it's in industry, government, healthcare, or higher education. I urge you to construct an understanding of the profession you are entering, of what ends it serves, what values it holds, and perpetuates, what values it perpetuates, what it asks of you as professionals and you as a person, and what its rewards are when you do well. As you develop an understanding of the kind of professional you desire to be in your chosen field, I hope you will follow the lead of these mentors who I just talked about. Those who put students that they mentored first, those who recognize students as both learners in a discipline and as human beings with their own goals and desires, mentors who taught essential skills as well as cultural knowledge, and mentors who generously share their own cultural capital with those they mentor. Mentors who model, finally, that their own success as a mentor and as a faculty member can coexist with responsible and ethical practice. I want to thank all our mentors here today for all you've done to help your students get here. And candidates, I look forward to what you will do for those you mentor in the future. Family and friends, please join the staff and the deans of the graduate school in applauding our new doctoral colleagues for all of their achievements. Now I have the distinct honor of introducing Sarah Price. The Guy Stevenson Award for Excellence in Graduate Studies honors a former dean of the graduate school and is presented to an outstanding doctoral degree recipient who has demonstrated excellence in both scholarship and leadership within the discipline and has made significant contributions to teaching and/or service. Sarah Leanne Price is the recipient of this year's Stevenson Award, and as such, she serves as the graduate school's outstanding student, carries our banner for the hooding and commencement ceremonies, and delivers our student speech today. During her childhood in rural Tennessee, Sarah Price's initial love for science was driven by calculating car race velocities at the NASCAR track. She also did experiments in her garden with plants. For her undergraduate studies, she attended the University of Tennessee, receiving her bachelor's degree in microbiology, and she had her first research experience there. Sarah began her graduate school training at the University of Louisville in 2016 and joined Professor Matt Lawrence's lab in the Department of Microbiology and Immunology. She was awarded an NIH T32 training award and then successfully competed for an NIH fellowship to fund her research. At the time, I think she was only the second person at U of L to have won such an award. Sarah has contributed to 6 publications with 3 first author publications, and she's been invited to present at 6 regional and international conferences. She's excelled not only as a researcher, but as a mentor and leader in the science community. In 2018, she took over the leadership of Louisville Science Pathways, it's LSP, a science outreach program that provides summer research opportunities to Jefferson County high school students. Sarah initiated a partnership with a local foundation, SummerWorks, to integrate LSP into their active portfolio of programs that provide Louisville area youth new career opportunities. More recently, she developed a seminar series for high school students to learn about scientific careers and how to apply to college. Sarah will continue her training as a postdoc researcher at Vanderbilt University and will continue to use her education and experiences to promote equity in STEM to ensure that opportunities for science education are accessible to all students. Please join me in welcoming Sarah Price to the stage.
Esteemed faculty, proud family, friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates. I am honored to stand here as a representative of the graduating class of the University of Louisville. On this remarkable day, we gather to celebrate a milestone in our lives. We have overcome numerous obstacles to arrive in this moment, and it is with great honor that we celebrate the culmination of our hard work and resilience. I think many of us have unspeakable dreams and goals. You know what I mean. Those things that you keep to yourself, that you are scared to breathe and release into the world because you fear the failure you may face and that your dreams will never come to fruition. For me, continuing my education and receiving a PhD was one of those dreams. Because of this, I sought a safe place for my education where I could grow, learn, and thrive, a place that would challenge me and provide opportunities for me to make a difference. As my mom has always told me as I've transitioned through life, sometimes you're going to be a little fish in a big pond. And that's certainly how I felt when searching for a graduate school. As I went through the interview process, I discovered a community here at U of L that understood the unique challenges faced by first-generation students and untraditional students like myself. And as I learned more, I realized that this was the place where I could make my unspeakable dreams a reality. I chose U of L because it recognized the power of diversity and embraced students from all walks of life. It was here that I found kindred spirits who understood the struggles we shared, creating a network of support that became our foundation for the years ahead. But as we all know, the world is not without its obstacles. And our time here at U of L has been marked by trials that we could have never have anticipated. We have witnessed and experienced firsthand the turbulence that has shaken the world around us. The COVID-19 pandemic swept across the globe, disrupting our lives and challenging us in ways we never could have imagined. It forced us to adapt, to find new ways of learning, and to discover strength within ourselves. Despite the adversity, we stand here today as a testament to our ability to persevere. But it was not only the pandemic that tested our resolve. We were also confronted with the tragic death of Breonna Taylor, a member of our own community. It served as a painful reminder of the deep-rooted injustices that plague our society. It was a stark wake-up call, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths and question the world around us. It reminded us that change is not handed to us on a silver platter. Rather, it requires relentless effort and unwavering dedication. Violence and injustice continue to persist, but here at the University of Louisville, we have risen above these challenges. Like little fish in an immense pond, we have witnessed the university community come together, supporting one another and rising above the tide of uncertainty. In the face of adversity, we have seen hope emerge as faculty, staff, and students have collaborated to navigate these turbulent waters by engaging in courageous conversations, advocating for change, and fostering an environment of inclusivity and understanding. Now, as we embark on the next chapter of our lives, we are armed with the knowledge and skills we have acquired throughout our time here, and we have the tools to impact change like never before. Our education at the University of Louisville has equipped us with critical thinking, problem solving, and leadership skills. It has empowered us to challenge the status quo and find innovative solutions to the complex issues we face. It has taught us the importance of empathy and understanding, of listening to diverse perspectives, and of standing up for what is right. As we step into the world, let us remember the words of Margaret Mead. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Each and every one of us has the power to create ripples of change in our own unique way. Fellow graduates, we are now the big fish, and we can make a difference. Let us not be disheartened by the challenges we may encounter, but instead, let us see them as opportunities to ignite change. Let us draw upon the strength we have discovered within ourselves and inspire those around us on this journey. Together, we can build a future that is brighter, more just, and more compassionate. Today, we celebrate not only our achievements, but also the incredible potential that resides within each of us. Let us step forward with confidence, knowing that we are capable of making a lasting impact on the world. The pond may be vast, but we have grown from little fish to powerful agents of change. Let us embrace the challenges ahead, guided by the knowledge that we are the architects of our own futures. Thank you, and congratulations, graduates of the University of Louisville.
Thank you, Sarah. I now introduce Dr. Paul DeMarco, Associate Dean of the Graduate School, who will announce our very special awards and then our candidates for the degrees of Master of Fine Arts, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Education, and Doctor of Philosophy.
Thank you, Dean Boehm. I would first like to introduce the recipients of some special awards that are conferred by the Graduate School. Please refer to your program for bios extolling the accomplishments of each of our honorees. It is my pleasure to present Sarah Leanne Price, recipient of the Guy Stevenson Award for Excellence in Graduate Studies. This is the highest award given by the Graduate School. Sarah carries the school banner during today's ceremony and again tomorrow at the main commencement ceremony. Sarah earns today a Doctor of Philosophy in Microbiology and Immunology, as well as the Graduate Dean's citation. Sarah is joined today by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Matthew Lorenz and Dr. Russell Salter, Associate Dean of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies in the School of Medicine. Kylea Rose Garces is the recipient of the John Richard Binford Memorial Award. Kylea earns today a Doctor of Philosophy in Biology as well as the Graduate Dean's citation. Kylea is joined by faculty mentor Professor Sarah Emery and Dr. David Owen, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Mohammed Tariq Muhammad Ali is the recipient of the John M. Houchins Prize for Outstanding Dissertation. Mohammed has earned a Doctor of Philosophy in Interdisciplinary Studies, specialization in Translational Bioengineering, as well as the Graduate Dean's citation. Mohammed is joined today by faculty mentor Professor Ayman Elbaz and Dr. Beth Boehm, Dean of the Graduate School. Emily Michelle Kempfer is also a recipient of the John M. Houchins Prize for Outstanding Dissertation. Emily has earned a Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry as well as the Graduate Dean's citation. Emily is joined today by faculty mentor Assistant Professor Lee Thompson and Dr. David Owen, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Randall Eric Cole is the recipient of the Alice Eve Barnes Award for Outstanding Achievement in a Master's Program. Randall has earned a Master of Science in Social Work as well as the Graduate Dean's citation. Randall is joined today by co-faculty mentors Professor Anita Barbie and Dr. Lori Paris, as well as Dr. Crystal Collins Carmago, Interim Dean of the Kent School of Social Work and Family Science. Faculty mentors are an integral part of the student's academic journey. The Graduate School is very pleased to present awards to recognize outstanding mentorship of doctoral students. One of the recipients of the Spring 2023 Outstanding Faculty Mentor of Doctoral Students Award is Dr. Robert Buchanan. Dr. Buchanan is a professor of chemistry and is joined by Dr. David Owen, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. The other recipient of the Spring 2023 Outstanding Faculty Mentor of Doctoral Students Award is Dr. David Rolfs. Dr. Rolfs is a professor of sociology and is joined by Dr. David Owen, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. The Graduate School also recognizes those who do outstanding work as Director of Graduate Studies. We are pleased to recognize Dr. Monica Gentili this year as a recipient of the Provost's Award for Exemplary Director of Graduate Studies. Dr. Gentili is a professor of industrial engineering and is joined by Dr. Emmanuel Collins, Dean of the J.B. Speed School of Engineering. This concludes the awards portion of our ceremony. I would like to ask Dr. David Owen, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, to join in congratulating students from his college as we announce the candidates for the degree of Master of Fine Arts. Sachev Polikow, Master of Fine Arts in Studio Art and Design. Sachev is joined by faculty mentor Professor Mary Carruthers. Allie Barnes Farrell, Master of Fine Arts in Theater Arts. Allie is joined by faculty mentor, Assistant Professor J. Adriadne Calvano. Saeed Amar Kelly, Master of Fine Arts in Theater Arts. Saeed is joined by faculty mentor, Assistant Professor J. Ariadne Calvano. Hannah Dewitt, Master of Fine Arts in Theater Arts. Hannah is joined by faculty mentor Professor Tiffany Calvert. Sarah Chen Elston, Master of Fine Arts in Theater Arts. Sarah is joined by faculty mentor Assistant Professor Rachel Carter. I would now like to ask Dr. Russell Salter, Associate Dean for Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies in the School of Medicine, to join in congratulating students from his school as we announce candidates for the degree of Doctor of Audiology. Tiffany Joanne Brewer, Doctor of Audiology. Tiffany is joined by faculty mentor, Assistant Professor Shay Morgan. Victoria Elizabeth Borer, Doctor of Audiology. Victoria is joined by faculty mentor, Assistant Professor Hamam Al-Makadma. Meredith Del Castillo, Doctor of Audiology. Meredith is joined by faculty mentor, Assistant Professor Laura Galloway. Avery Carson Spinks, Doctor of Audiology. Avery is joined by faculty mentor, Assistant Professor Laura Galloway. Elizabeth Bridget Medlock, Doctor of Audiology. Elizabeth Minter is Assistant Professor Laura Galloway and is joined by Dr. Casey Rutledge. Logan Bowen, Doctor of Audiology. Logan is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Lindsay Cornell. Hannah Decker Davidson, Doctor of Audiology. Hannah is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Lindsay Cornell. Stacy Jane Gerard, Doctor of Audiology. Stacy is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Lindsay Cornell. Michaela Junta, Doctor of Audiology. Michaela is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Lindsay Cornell. Eleni Ann Zavros, Doctor of Audiology. Eleni is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Lindsay Cornell. I would now like to ask Dr. Margaret Pentecost, Assistant Dean of the College of Education and Human Development, to join in congratulating students from her college as we announce the candidates for Doctor of Education. Rachel Jean Bromlodge Schomburg, Doctor of Education. Rachel is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Kyle Engel. Natasha Darlene Lanham, Doctor of Education. Natasha is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Kyle Engel. Adrian Beth Usher, Doctor of Education. Adrian is joined by faculty mentor, Assistant Professor Deborah Powers. I'll ask Dr. Margaret Pentecost to remain here to congratulate students from her college as we begin announcing candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dana Elaine Page, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction. Dana is joined by co-faculty mentors, Professors Timothy Landrum and Jeffrey Valentine. Erica Beth McClure, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction. Erica's co-faculty mentors are Professor Timothy Landrum and Assistant Professor Eric Dubuque. Erica is joined today by Professor Timothy Landrum. Bridget Virginia Kearney, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction. Bridget's faculty mentor is Professor Mary Ann Bryden. Bridget is joined by Associate Professor Shelley Thomas. Serena Justine Wheeler, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction. Serena's co-faculty mentors are Professor Scott Tomczak and Geneva Corday. Serena is joined by Professor Scott Tomczak. Stephen Michael Leach, Doctor of Philosophy in Counseling and Personnel Services. Stephen is joined by faculty mentor Professor Jason Amicus. Sarah Cecilia Nunez, Doctor of Philosophy in Counseling and Personnel Services. Sarah is joined by faculty mentor Associate Professor Susan Longerbeam. Pilar Prather, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Leadership and Organizational Development. Pilar is joined by faculty mentor Associate Professor Jacob Gross. I would now like to invite Dr. David Owen, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, to join in congratulating students from his college. Sophia Abdullah Al-Harbi, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Sophia is joined by faculty mentor Professor Ming Yu. Melinda Baratha, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Melinda is joined by faculty mentor Professor Gamini Sumanasankara. Camela Rosa Camille Nasser, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Camela Rosa's co-faculty mentors are Professor Timothy Dowling and Associate Professor Beth Bradley. Camela Rosa is joined by Associate Professor Beth Bradley. Jimmy Earl Butts, Doctor of Philosophy in Pan-African Studies. Jimmy is joined by faculty mentor Associate Professor Brandon McCormick. Cooper Philip Day, Doctor of Philosophy in English Rhetoric and Composition. Cooper is joined by faculty mentor Associate Professor Stephen Snyder. Tobias Christopher Lee, Doctor of Philosophy in English Rhetoric and Composition and recipient of the Graduate Dean's Citation. Tobias' faculty mentor is Professor Bruce Horner. Tobias is joined by Associate Professor Andrea Ollinger. Emily Hunter Denton, Doctor of Philosophy and Humanities and recipient of the Graduate Dean's Citation. Emily is joined by faculty mentor Professor Deborah Lutz. Is hooded by Dean David Owen. Carolyn Marie Driscoll Braden, Doctor of Philosophy and Biology. Caroline's faculty mentor is Professor Lee Dugatkin, and Caroline is joined by Professor Cynthia Corbett. Kimberly Ann Koenig, Doctor of Philosophy and Biology. Kimberly is joined by faculty mentor Professor Sarah Emery. Nathan Steffens, Doctor of Philosophy and Biology. Nathan is joined by faculty mentor Professor Paul Ewald. Nicholas Allen Short, Doctor of Philosophy and Biology. Nicholas is joined by faculty mentor Professor Paul Ewald. Clint Nathaniel Everard, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry. Clint is joined by faculty mentor Assistant Professor Lee Thompson. Kandana Kanke Gange, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry. Kandana is joined by faculty mentor Associate Professor Farshid Ramanzanapur. Emily Hunter Denton, Doctor of Philosophy and Humanities and a recipient of the Graduate Dean's Citation. Emily is joined by faculty mentor Professor Deborah Lutz. Caroline Marie Driscoll Braden, Doctor of Philosophy and Biology. Caroline's faculty mentor is Professor Lee Dugatkin. Oops, sorry, I should turn the page. David Yong Kim. Hey. Doctor of Philosophy and Criminal Justice. David is joined by faculty mentor Associate Professor Viviana Andrescu. Megan Nicole Norris, Doctor of Philosophy and Experimental Psychology and a recipient of the Graduate Dean's Citation. Megan is joined by faculty mentor Associate Professor Nicholas Knowles. Nancy McDaniel Steinmetz, Doctor of Philosophy and Applied Sociology. Nancy's co-faculty mentors are Associate Professor Mark Austin and Associate Professor David Rolfs. Nancy is joined by Associate Professor David Rolfs. Robert Jacob Mace, Doctor of Philosophy in Urban and Public Affairs. Robert is joined by faculty mentor Associate Professor Margath Walker. Lindsay Connors, Doctor of Philosophy in Urban and Public Affairs. Lindsay is joined by faculty mentor Associate Professor Margath Walker. I would now like to invite Dr. Craig Blakely, Dean for the School of Public Health and Information Sciences, to join in congratulating the candidates from his school. Jason Allen Deakins, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Health Sciences. Jason is joined by faculty mentor, Assistant Professor Susan Buccino. Shakira Elmore, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Health Sciences. Shakira is joined by faculty mentor, Assistant Professor Aisha Brown. Bikandra Elzi, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Health Sciences. Bikandra's co-faculty mentors are Associate Professors Lee Bewley and Jamie Jennings. Bikandra is joined by Associate Professor Lee Bewley. Imisha Gurung, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Health Sciences. Imisha is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Muriel Harris. Brian William McRoberts, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Health Sciences. Brian is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Bert Little. Scott Skinner, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Health Sciences. Scott is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Christopher Johnson. Emmanuel Izikeku, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Health Sciences. Emmanuel is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Christopher Johnson. Sonali Sachin Salunke, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Health Sciences. Sonali is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Liza Creel. Madeline May Tomlinson, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Health Sciences. Madeline is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Ann Wallace. Kendria Kelly Taylor, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Health Sciences. Kendria is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Ann Wallace. Sitesh Kulkarni, Doctor of Philosophy and Biostatistics. Sitesh is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Jeremy Gaskins. Would now like to invite Dr. Beth Boehm, Dean of the Graduate School, to join in congratulating a student from her school. Nicholas Craig Allen, Doctor of Philosophy in Interdisciplinary Studies, specialization in Translational Bioengineering. Nicholas is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Martin O'Toole. Would like to ask Dr. Crystal Collins Carmago, Interim Dean of the Raymond A. Kent School of Social Work and Family Science, to join in congratulating students from her school. Lisa Marie Purdy, Doctor of Philosophy in Social Work and recipient of the Graduate Dean's Citation. Lisa is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Anita Barbie. Sarah M. Williams, Doctor of Philosophy in Social Work. Sarah is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Laura Fry. I would like to once again ask Dr. Russell Salter, Associate Dean for Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies in the School of Medicine, to join in as we announce candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Luis R. Alvarado, Doctor of Philosophy in Anatomical Sciences and Neurobiology. Luis is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Andrea Berman, and Luis is also the recipient of the School of Medicine's Student Diversity Award. Emily Carol Krause, Doctor of Philosophy in Anatomical Sciences and Neurobiology. Emily is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Aaron McGee. Kyle Lewis Weiland, Doctor of Philosophy in Anatomical Sciences and Neurobiology. Kyle is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Martha Bickford. Kelly Elizabeth Fredrickson, Doctor of Philosophy in Anatomical Sciences and Neurobiology. Kelly is joined by faculty mentor, Assistant Professor Chad Samuelson. Jordan Taylor No, Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. Jordan is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Robert Mitchell. Trey Landers, Doctor of Philosophy in Microbiology and Immunology and a recipient of the Graduate Dean's Citation. Trey is joined by faculty mentor, Associate Professor Kevin Sokolowski. Matthew R. Wiesty, Doctor of Philosophy in Microbiology and Immunology and a recipient of the Graduate Dean's Citation. Matthew's co-faculty mentors are Professor Jun Yan and Professor Haribabu Bodoluri. Matthew is joined by Professor Jun Yan. Andrew Joseph Orwick, Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmacology and Toxicology. Andrew is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Leah Siskin. Sean M. Rafe, Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmacology and Toxicology. Sean is joined by co-faculty mentors, Associate Professor Matthew Nestoriak and Professor Aruni Bhatnagar. Michaela Ann Reeves, Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmacology and Toxicology and a recipient of the Graduate Dean's Citation. Michaela is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Nobuyuki Matoba. I would now like to invite Dr. Mary DeLetter, Interim Dean of the School of Nursing, to join in congratulating students from her school. Kofi Amo Mensah, Doctor of Philosophy and Nursing. Kofi's co-faculty mentors are Professor Frances Harding Vanning and Assistant Professor Lynn Roser. Kofi is joined by Professor Frances Harding Fanning. Jean Marie Ward, Doctor of Philosophy and Nursing. Jean is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Frances Harding Fanning. I'd now like to invite Dr. Emmanuel Collins, Dean of the J.B. Speed School of Engineering, to join in congratulating students from his school. Usman Onumiya Abu, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemical Engineering. Usman's co-faculty mentors are Associate Professor Gautam Gupta and Dr. Yechek Yasinski. Usman is joined by Dr. Yechek Yasinski. Blake E. Martin, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemical Engineering and a recipient of the Graduate Dean's Citation. Blake is faculty mentor is Associate Professor Gautam Gupta and is joined by Professor Tad Druffel. Sonia Giuliano Calero Barney, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemical Engineering. Sonia is joined by faculty mentor Mahendra Sunkara. Soumya Gulati, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemical Engineering. Soumya is joined by co-faculty mentors Professor Mahendra Sunkara and Dr. Joshua Spurgeon. Patrick Douglas Kroger, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemical Engineering. Patrick is joined by faculty mentor Professor Gerald Willing. Bhagyashiri Aditya Bhagwat, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemical Engineering. Bhagyashiri is joined by faculty mentor Associate Professor Michael McIntyre. Zhong Yang, Doctor of Philosophy and Electrical Engineering. Zhong is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Dan Popa. Gong Hao, Doctor of Philosophy and Industrial Engineering. Gong is joined by faculty mentor, Professor Q and Professor Monica Gentili. Ned's next. Ahmed Nazrul Islam, Doctor of Philosophy and Mechanical Engineering. Ahmed is joined by faculty mentor Professor Yongshen Lian. This concludes the presentation of our degree candidates. I would now like to reintroduce President Schatzel to confer degrees.
Would all the candidates for the degrees of Master of Fine Arts, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Education, and Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the University of Louisville, I am pleased to grant each one of you the degree of Master of Fine Arts, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Education, or Doctor of Philosophy in your respected disciplines based on the recommendations of the faculties of the colleges and schools in the university. Congratulations, graduates.
President Schatzel, there sure are a lot of smiles out there now. It's a happy ceremony and a great day at the University of Louisville. Our student marshals are coming forward. We ask that all of our guests, if they would wait in the back of the room for the platform party and our new doctoral recipients to recess out the side of the building, out the side of the ballroom. We ask everyone to join us in the multi-purpose room just behind us for a reception afterwards. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations.